Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2017 overview reading. So let's get into it. A really quick housekeeping item. I just wanted to remind everyone, if you're looking for an individual reading, if I'm the right practitioner for you to work with, if you think that I'm someone that you want to work with one-on-one. I know that there were a lot of people with personal questions during the last round of monthly readings, and so if you're looking to work with me on specific issues or you need an energetic tune-up, you're welcome to book an appointment with me, and I'll post the link to that where you can schedule your appointment in the description box below. And if you haven't already, you're welcome to sign up for my newsletter, and that you'll get a free solar reading for your birthday, and you'll get updates on giveaways and stuff like that. So all good things. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you, Aries, for June. That one. Okay, so let's start with Doreen. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay, so when, the archangel's communicating life purpose, not career, those are two different things. So your career can be something completely different and doesn't have to be in the arts, but there is an aspect of your life that is really a big part of your life purpose in the way you communicate or in the way you create. And so really tap into that this month and see what comes up for you. Okay, seeds of intention for today. I nourish myself. Make sure you are eating well and taking proper care of your body, and feeding your mind and your soul, whatever that is for you, and you're gonna get a lot out of that. Okay, so Paulina Cassidy, determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. Frickin' men. Okay, so really having the power to do the things that you're really motivated to succeed in this world, and you're gonna really see that come to fruition in June. Oh, these are all stones. I'm just gonna pick one at random. Last time I handpicked it myself for the reading, but I'm just gonna see what comes up for you. Aventurine. Okay, so we have the heart chakra, and this is all about that self-expression, really living your truth, accepting the parts of yourself that are really maybe you hide more often. It's really being in a place of acceptance with who you really are and what you want to accomplish in this lifetime. Okay. It's good for money matters, good for career changes. Okay, and with these cards, I'm just going to do a Celtic cross for this reading, but it's more of a two-dimensional reading because these are Greek mythology cards. And so if there's a card that calls to you during this reading, I encourage you to Google the mythology behind the god, goddess, muse, whatever is showing up on the cards. And it'll give you more insight and information as to what you are dealing with this month and where you need to focus your energy. Okay. Okay, So let's see what's going on with Aries this month. Four of Wands. Oh, I'm jealous. I want this in the center of my reading. Okay, so coming together, celebration. This is, possibly connection with a partner, moving things forward. It's a really just bright, vibrant card to have in the center of the reading. And really, it's about bringing things together. Okay, so we have the challenges this month. Oh my goodness. In this position, like upheaval, change, transformation, there have been quite a few signs who have had the Tower as the challenge. So it looks like there's a lot that's being purged from people's lives right now. And it's all for the better, right? So it's not a bad thing, but it might be uncomfortable. So and just know that could be a block this month, but you're gonna make it out okay. We'll see what the end of the month has in store and everything like that. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. So maybe this is you losing a partner or a friend of yours, or this is the part of yourself that is like the dark side of the Queen of Cups is like emotionally manipulative, and this could be a transformation in terms of you evolving out of that negative Queen of Cups state. So that's what you're leaving behind, which is really great. And so what you're bringing in near future is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is new relationships, new connections with people that are going to push you forward in a really positive direction. And so if this were a person, this is an indication that you're creating space for better relationships. Your goals and aspirations for the month. Okay, the Devil. So it's like you want to have you're either seeking more of a superficial time or transformation. So it's kind of like you really are, like perhaps the Tower hasn't happened yet and you're like, yeah, I want to like completely have something rock my world and have this crazy change and transformation. Maybe you're looking to like just not take anything that seriously at this time, and you're kind of attracted to the habits that are not good, I guess we could say, like our vices. All right, so under the surface, the subconscious, we have strength. All right, awesome. So you're going to get through this. It's having the confidence of, oh, okay, I recognize this. I've seen it before. I'm going to be able to make it out okay. And so you have that on your side, which is a really beautiful thing to see. All right, your growth period, the Hermit. So this is, introspection, you kind of, and perhaps this growth period is really quiet, and so that's why you're craving this radical transformation, similar to the Tower, which in this deck, it's very similar to the Devil. Or why you kind of want to have a good time and are attracted to all your vices, maybe overindulging, drinking too much, whatever it is. So the Hermit is more of a quiet, laid back, all right, now's the time to turn inward and learn things about yourself and figure all of that out. Most people don't enjoy doing work on themselves, just saying. Okay, so for the external influences, we have the King of Wands. So this is someone coming through with some really great insight and wisdom. Maybe a little bit of a hothead, but this just looks like a figure you're able to depend on and get insight from. I'm not seeing anything too serious with this. It's more of just someone that you're able to collaborate with and reflect with. Okay, so we have your hopes and fears for this month. All right, so you want to see some rewards from your hard work. And there's a little bit of fear coming up that you're not going to be able to see the fruits of your labor. But I mean, in the end, you still gotta push forward, and you know that deep down because of this strength card in this position. Okay, and the outcome for June. Man, this was Cancer's card too. So death, transformation, you know, an overhaul. And that's what this Tower here is indicating. And so with the Death card in that position, it's like, okay, you're going to get, you know, that transformation that you are in need of. Let's clarify the Devil. It's like you want the release. Perhaps there's a burden, because it's interesting that you want this. This is your goal, right? So it's like you're really seeking the release, having a reason to let go and transform and really have a radical life change that you just haven't seen come up for yourself yet. So I mean, Aries, honestly, careful what you wish for. I mean, you know, I'm all for change, but I'm always, you know, kind of like, okay, we can take it easy. This can be a really calm, easeful change, and we can just, you know, slip into the best version of ourselves peacefully. This is not that. This is like, I want change. I want it to be intense. I want it to, you know, sweep me off my feet. I mean, you have Death, the Devil, 10 of Swords, and the Tower all in the same reading. And you know, ironically enough, it's like those are all your goals and your aspirations and kind of where you shoot off at the end of June. Okay, I'm also going to clarify the Tower to see if I can get more information on that. Six of Coins. So this has something to do with your relationships. So maybe you are letting go of the relationships that weren't balanced, or maybe someone is making that decision for you. And again, this is, you know, maybe it has to do with this person. Like this person is really just, you know, come in like a hurricane and really just forced you into transition, and so now you're creating space, or someone else is creating space for you to bring in better people, better relationships, better opportunities. That's what the Ace of Cups indicates. And then let's look at, or let's clarify the Death card. So the outcome of June for Aries. Okay, so it's like you have had this radical transformation and now you're not really sure where you're headed next. So it's almost like the natural progression of this read is that you're going to come out of this and head into, you know, unknown territory again, which is understandable. That's the next natural step of, okay, now I've released all of these things that don't serve me and I'm, you know, back at ground zero. Now I need to rebuild, but there's some uncertainty that goes along with that. So just understand that that's a part of the process and you're going to make it through. Now we're going to do a 3-card pick. If you have a specific question in mind, you are welcome to ask that and pick a card to answer your question, or you can just use all 3 cards as information for the month, Or if you're just looking for additional insight, you can pick a card. If you need to pause it, you're welcome to and ask your question. Okay, so card number 1, the Hermit. So this is your growth period, and if you get double of this, if this is the card you picked, it's seriously, stop, take a break. Like, this is something to take seriously. Heed this advice. You know, relax, focus on yourself, do internal work as much as you can, whether that looks like personal development or, you know, practicing something that you've wanted to get good at. But this is, you know, don't invest all of your time into external relationships and really focus in on yourself and what you need. Card number 2, yikes, 9 of Swords. So this is, you know, like things aren't going to work out the way you want them to. This has a lot to do with fear as well. So like fear of this reality. If you were asking about a specific person, like, oh, is this the right guy for me to be with? My answer would be no. Or, hey, is this the right, you know, person for me to ask on a date? I would say no. So just keep that in mind, I guess, moving forward. If you were asking about clarity, like for the energies of this month, it's more of releasing this fear picture and just being able to tap into your personal power and trust that things are going to work out. This is more of a picture. If you're asking about a specific person, then this has to do with, you know, them. And card number 3, we have 6 of coins. So this is, I believe we had 6 of coins. Yeah, we did. That was one of the clarity cards right here. So double of that. It has to do with give and take in relationships, reevaluation. Are you getting enough in your relationships? Are you giving enough in your relationships? Or is there an imbalance? Because that will indicate where you need to make changes and where you need to make adjustments in order to kind of recalibrate your, you know, your romantic relationships, your friendships, your relationships with your family, so that they are able to be nurtured and you can carry them forward in the future in a really healthy, positive way. Okay, thank you so much, Aries. I truly appreciate you. If you're looking to book an appointment with me, the link's down below. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter and you'll get updates about giveaways and discounts on stuff and everything like that. And then your solar reading during your birthday. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Onyx Healing. And I will see you later.